Now we are getting into those spicy rounds from me versus Ancient. I practiced this map quite a lot because I knew that Ancient is picking this map, and yeah, but I'm not too knowledgeable about hero units, still not to this day, but at least now I have some sort of idea. And Ancient has much deeper understanding about Dungeon Keeper 1 than I do, and still to this day. And yeah, it's also quite nice to see that both of us use a different point of view, or like way of how Dungeon Keeper 1 is presenting itself to us. Like, I prefer that I've low rolled, meanwhile Ancient prefers to really zoom out quite far. Not as far as like in Supreme Commander, but really far out. And we also both started with placing a layer first, and this will be quite a sweaty match. And I start with researching instantly, and it seems like we both have the same plan for placing our library there. And Ancient began quite early to build twin dungeons, or dual libraries, and that's actually a thing we or everyone should do by now, because it's so easy to harass someone's dungeon and really getting that stuff harassed. Either way, you can see that I even planned out where I want to reinforce my walls and where I want to dig everything, because I expected him to attack my gems later on, and that's something what I've prepared. And I actually prepared more of a defensive playstyle because I knew he has some shenanigans going on, but I wasn't prepared for it will hit me. And I still have some PTSD from it, but I love it. Oh man, I learned so much from this game, and yeah, we will see later on in this video. This imp should just be used for scouting. I actually want to pick it up somehow, and my brain just was confused at this point. It's not allowed to do that, and I apologize to Ancient, but it didn't delay him too much, and it was all fine. Thanks fully to that. And yeah, I can't remember what I want to connect here, but I guess it was something. Oh yeah, and I want to mine that gem early so I get more gold in total, because this map has not that much gold overall. And I want to get the possession spell quite early and scout his area. But I'm not too sure if I actually did that. So we can see Ancient is just mining his gold all the way here. I have 8k or almost 9k gold here. Ancient has 7k, but slowly improving to 8k. So our economy looks quite fine. I'm digging the second row here because I don't want my imps to reinforce the second row. That's why I'm playing it safe. It takes a little bit more time, but I'm quite okay with the sacrifice in time here. Now starting to reinforce those walls to be very safe with my gem, at least that's what I thought. And also I want to reinforce quite some parts here. And then he would need to make a huge detour, and on the meantime I can just pretty much reinforce the rest, and it will be much harder to get into my vault here. And Ancient in the meantime focusing heavily on that research. I'm now going towards his gem here. And I see no imps, which threw me off a little bit, or quite a bit, but I scouted this entire place and I felt quite confident at this point that I'm actually quite ahead, which I am. And he So Ancient still focusing on the research. He just wants, I think, a level 4 Barbarian or Giant. That's what he's banking on, trying to reinforce those walls in the training room to get that training up a little bit faster. Meanwhile, I'm doing more micro on those gems. Now also wanting to reinforce those walls towards the shrine, and that would have countered Ancient strategy. So I was like 1 or 2 minutes too late, and now he's confused why I'm not already at this place, and he just is confused where to go. But he knows that he can just go in with his Barbarian or whatever he chooses, and then screw me over. And you will see soon how he will achieve that. Meanwhile, I don't like Giants. I usually throw them away, even though they're quite okay-ish units. They're slow, but if you speed them up, it's fine. And right now I thought, okay, that does look quite bad because my vault is now exposed and he can go in from the top. And I thought about what I could do to prevent him to do some harm. I'm not too sure why I haven't thought about placing an outpost, because if I would have placed an outpost right there, I could have delayed him a little bit more and actually wouldn't suffer that much as I will. And there we see some units getting trained here by Ancient. And here he places his second library. Relatively close, but still far away that it takes quite a while to aggro both sides of the library. But I would be able to aggro everything in the training room and the libraries. So not such a good placement of the training room, but still very good, close to the hatchery. And he focuses heavily onto the research. Meanwhile, I'm just waiting for what he tries to achieve, and I think I just missed that he's going in with a Giant, because it isn't even invisible, and you see that Ancient has to deal with a little bit of, quite some lag actually, and that level 4 Giant just died, and now we have a loose Mistress. I just pre-dig some rooms here, and soon you can hear the screams from that virgin. And now Ancient just blocking off his entrances. Meanwhile, I have the fight screen open, and yeah, my imp just died here. I'm kind of confused, but not bothering too much about why my imp just died there. But that will soon change, and you will see I will drop in imps quite quickly. And now it starts. Those tumblers just die, and those imps will fall soon. And now I realize, okay, there's a level 8 Mistress. Just now, okay, killing quite some imps. I tried to secure some gold because I'm not sure what's going on and why there's a level 8 hero Mistress attacking my dungeon. Meanwhile, Ancient is scouting what's going on in here, just to be able to observe what's going on, having a clear look, and me being distracted by this Mistress. I don't care about my thief, but I did care about losing that fairy, and that Mistress really hitting me hard. Ancient now placing down a torture room and trying to attack it from both sides, but that Mistress is such a speedy girl. She can pretty much kill most of my units. I still try to look at my creatures, but I am willing to sacrifice some, just trying to save those higher leveled creatures, and now because Ancient casted Cave in, that Mistress will just flee back to her starting position, which actually saved me some time, but which might kill some of my... No, it didn't kill it, just actually helped me quite a bit to rescue. And now she's back, and I have a better plan how to deal with it. Now safeguarding my imps here and just collecting some gold because I needed to some workers. Okay, now I'm willing to drop some giants here, splitting up my army from left to right to really kill off this Mistress. And now we see Ancient going for the final blow and casting lightning and kills off all my units. I'm down to like 6 units here, no, 5 units, and those are low level creatures. And yeah, I was just wondering how he managed to kill kill my entire army with and letting that Mistress loose, and now just scouting out what the heck is going on and trying to figure out how I can do the same. And I see, okay, he has an outpost here, so he had to block off the pass here. And Ancient just sees, okay, I'm doing something over here. I'm now trying to get an access point into Ancient's dungeon, but I think I'm kind of confused where to access because I'm also expecting him to have reinforced bolts. Ancient just trying to defend some imps here. I don't know why my imps want to go over there, but it's what it's. And I'm just retarded, and I was desperate that I get my macro down and might not be able to come back. We'll do the same. I want to try invisibility and the speed spell to get into this small area and trying to let loose this Mistress here. I'm now confused at where to go, as well as I want to see if I can snatch some imps. And meanwhile, Ancient tries to scare off my imps, because my imps, I don't know what the fuck they are doing, but they're doing a great job of what they ever want to do. Now I'm trying to drop a neutral imp just to get access here. And my barbarian just goes here, and now I see, okay, there's a wizard, so invisibility won't work. Even though I'll try my best, because I thought perhaps there's something I'm not aware of. Meanwhile, Ancient is preparing for the late game attack with getting a samurai. I just got a level 1 barbarian, which died immediately, so I thought, okay, no, that wasn't it. And I thought perhaps because he used lightning, he might have used lightning on the door, and perhaps that's how he opened the door, but I was clueless that he actually sacrificed a level 4 creature here. Which is a commitment, not a huge commitment when you consider the outcome. But still, I guess he has practiced this, and now he tries to accumulate more and more gold. I don't know how he does that, but he has almost 40k in his bank, now zapping my imps to really kill off my economy. I'm down to 1 imp, and I think he has 11 or so. No, just 6. Okay, yeah. Man, I don't know how he does that. He should at least have 3 more workers. And now getting rid of his thieves and fairies. And also got quite some cheap imps. I think he should get the samurai. Yeah, the samurai is still training here. And he even got the town wizard. That samurai is soon to be prepared to attack, and now it's level 6. Now he can go in once again, kill off my workers, even though he can see everything what I'm doing right here. Oh, even pre-casting protection, so he's immune to lightning, so I wouldn't have the chance to get back here. And now he's scouting some more, just one-shotting that thief, which I haven't even noticed here. Or did I pick it up? I'm not sure. I think I picked it up. And I hear that rune constantly, and I know that I'm dead. I can pretty much do nothing against the level 6 samurai. And now you see lightning onto that fairy, so that fairies will die instantly, even though his samurai can just solo my army. But he plays it safe, which is the right call. Chi-Chi is cool. I will still wait for him to really finish me off. But Chi-Chi is called back, and now he's getting in. I was thinking about how I ever could come back here. And I have two less gold to even get a torture room here. So no samurais for me. I would be able to train it, but yeah, no. That lightning, he's beside my Malaya, or actually also in Malaya, and that samurai just smacks everything. And yeah, now we see some lightning spam. And I'll put the epilepsy warning up here as well. Okay, and that's Chi-Chi. I just asked him how he got that mistress here, and I was curious to see his footage. I just sacrificed everything because why not? He just doesn't commit anything here, even though he's well aware that I'm completely naked because he can see my layer. And yeah, speeding up, it's just, yeah, watch things die. And I think he just lets it do kill everything here. And yeah, that's pretty much game 1. And we soon will see that this dungeon heart will be smashed. And GG.